There was a time when men were described as either the alpha male or the beta male. The sigma male, however, is neither alpha nor beta and dances to the beat of his own drum. They get a lot of attention for both good and bad things, but it's what we don't yet know about these personality types that keeps people coming back for more. First, what exactly is a sigma male? A sigma male is a man who chooses to live his life outside of the normal order of social dominance. Sigma men are often the ones who step out of their comfort zones, do amazing things, start businesses and work hard while being quiet and confident partners. They seem to be able to take care of themselves and meet their own needs without relying on anyone or anything else. This makes them very attractive to women. Here are 10 ways to tell an alpha or beta male from a sigma male. 1. He likes to be alone, but he also cares about other people. One of the first things people notice about a sigma man is how much he likes to be alone. Sigma males can be charismatic and charming when they need to be, but they are never happier than when they are by themselves. They are shy and need time and space to think and relax because other people, no matter how much they care about them, drain their energy. Still, sigma males know how important it is to have good people around them because they know they can't reach all of their goals on their own. This makes it hard to be in a relationship with a sigma male, especially for women who are used to men who are crazy about them and treat them like princesses. Sigma men are best with women who don't need to be with them all the time. This is because those kinds of relationships can be too hard on a sigma man's emotions and mind. 2. He leads in silence. What do you think of when you hear the word leader? Someone who is always on the front lines with a group of officials or subordinates around them, someone who is always on the top floor making executive decisions. An alpha male who speaks loudly, looks big and scary, and doesn't seem like someone you would want to mess with. But alpha males and sigma males are both good leaders, just in a different ways. You can count on sigma men to take care of business. They are independent, self-aware and smart enough to figure out any problem and fix something that isn't working well. You should always have a sigma male on your team. You get the confidence and leadership of an alpha male without the problems that come with someone with a big fragile ego who needs constant reassurance. A sigma male will never give up no matter how hard things get. They will work at something until they figure out how to get past it. They are the kind of people who won't be afraid to do what needs to be done, even if it's not what a typical leader would do, because the goal, not their image, is what matters most to them. 3. He is capable of adjusting to various circumstances. Alpha males can take a group or situation by the throat and become the leader. But there are times when taking charge isn't always possible or the best thing to do. When alpha males don't get the respect or power they think they deserve, they tend to become less of who they are. And that's where a sigma male has the upper hand. A sigma male can be in charge if they need to be, but they don't need to be the leader in different social situations and power dynamics to feel good about it. They are happy to play any role that is needed of them at any given time. This makes them more fluid and flexible than alpha males, which makes them more likely to be successful in any situation. If a sigma male doesn't put any expectations or pressures on himself, he can be a follower, a leader, or anything in between, as long as he knows he is being used in an effective and productive way. The problem is that this can sometimes make other people feel uncomfortable. The sigma male's unwavering confidence and willingness to play any role can come off as arrogance, which scares people around him. 4. He has the same attitude towards everyone around him. We learn about social hierarchies as soon as we start school because they affect so much of our daily lives. Most of us learn who the popular kids are and how to act around them. We also learn how to act when we're with kids who aren't as popular. As we get older, we keep these habits, ways of acting, and social structures with us. Sigma men can't stand these invisible, meaningless power dynamics that are based on nothing but a social status that they haven't earned. They completely disagree with the idea that you should treat one person one way and another person another way just because some unwritten rules say so. So unlike most people, a sigma male doesn't mind treating everyone the same. One reason they make great leaders is because of this. They don't only let people speak in the room who got to the top by agreeing with them. They see intelligence and value in everyone and don't see other people as competitors. 5. He can be himself without a group of friends. Alpha males usually need structure because their personalities are based on what other people think of them. They like to feel like they have power over other people and can make them do what they want, whether that's good or bad. They base so much of who they are on the approval of the people around them that they can't imagine who they really are without the social circles they're in. On the other hand, Sigma males are made in a different way. Even though they don't mind being a part of social circles, they don't get too busy with social commitments and obligations like alpha males do. They feel safe because they know that their personality is whole even when they are not with other people. They don't follow trends and often don't know what's going on in the world of celebrity gossip. They also can't stand the idea of being popular, let alone a social media influencer. Sigma males are always the same person no matter where they are, which makes them easier to deal with than most people. If you know who they are, you will never have to learn who they are again. They won't let anyone or anything change who they are. Number 6. He values silence. Sigma males are not talkative. You won't often hear them talk about small or unimportant things. They don't care about things that won't matter in the long run or aren't important. They also know how important it is to keep their energy safe, which is one of the things they care about the most. But their quiet behavior doesn't mean they let other people control them. The best way to describe an alpha male is as outgoing and dominant, while the best way to describe a sigma male is as quiet and dominant. The way they look and act when they walk into a room shows that they are in charge. When talking to a sigma male, it's important to give them the space and quiet time they need. The voice and actions of an alpha male may take over a conversation, but silence between two people does not always mean they have nothing in common. If you can give a sigma male the peace they need without making them feel uncomfortable, you'll become an important part of their life. Number 7. He despises living a safe existence. The male sigma isn't afraid to take chances. That doesn't mean he always takes charge or doesn't think before he acts. Sigma males, unlike full-on rebels, don't mind breaking a few rules or taking a few calculated risks if it helps them reach their goals. They don't do this to show off their power or to get people to respect them unless that's part of the plan. They do it instead to move their projects along. There is always a reason for taking a risk. Sigma males are great leaders and partners because they find a good balance between being realistic and being idealistic. They know the best thing that could happen and make things happen that aren't perfect but are better suited to the situation and more likely to happen. No matter where they are, Sigma males are often at the top of the food chain. They are complicated people who don't like being put into one category. Because of this, the Sigma man in your life is probably not just one type. They do well as athletes, business owners, thinkers and artists because they can learn new things and change to do well in any situation. 8. He's quite self-aware. Thinking about himself is one of the most important things a Sigma male does. Like an alpha male, a Sigma male doesn't put himself out there for everyone to see. Instead, he thinks about himself and how his actions affect his health and happiness as a whole. Sigma men are very aware of themselves. They know what they're good at and work hard to get better at things that matter. Sigma males often spend their time alone and think about what they could have done better instead of being with other people. Even though they might not be the best at making friends, they stay out of trouble because they know how to handle social situations and get people to like them. Even though they spend most of their time in their heads and don't actively look for approval, they will be glad when someone notices their unique qualities. Even though Sigma males are self-aware, they are still people and can make mistakes. But if they make a mistake, they fix it right away and use it to learn and grow. 9. He is in control of his own fate. Sigma males are independent and self-starters. They don't usually work in jobs that aren't executive or managerial. People who think a lot about themselves have a sixth sense of inefficiency and a knack for breaking things down into steps that can be done. A Sigma male is a person with a lot of drive. They might not always be the loudest person in the room, but even when no one is listening, their morals and beliefs are strong. So the Sigma male doesn't like structure and tries to make their own life fit them best. Their work, creativity and relationships show that they tend to be rebellious. They do all of these things without following strict rules, and they set up systems that work better for their goals and skills. Most entrepreneurs have the personality type of a Sigma male. Sigma males have a dominant trait that makes them want to stand up for themselves, make a stand and make something for themselves instead of working for someone else. Sigma men are sure of themselves and will do whatever it takes to get what they want and make their lives what they want them to be. #10 It's difficult to understand him. Because he is neither beta nor alpha, the Sigma male may be one of the hardest to understand. He is instead different in his own way. His choices and actions are hard to explain because they don't fit into our ideas of what it means to be strong or weak. One of the hardest things about dating a Sigma male is that he doesn't talk much. His problem-solving skills usually come first, which isn't always what you need emotionally. When you add the fact that Sigma males don't care about meeting traditional social expectations, they can seem like cold, robotic partners. This couldn't be further from the truth. Because Sigma males know a lot about themselves, they are some of the best people to date. They might not always tell you what they're thinking or planning because they live in their heads, but that doesn't mean they don't think about you. Most of the time Sigma men are focused on finding answers. They want to keep improving and help the people they care about do the same. This need to get things done quickly can sometimes make them seem cold, but it's just their way of showing they care. Sigma males live by the motto "actions speak louder than words" more than anyone else. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so I can continue making more content. To see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Don't forget to check out our other videos as well. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.